Be silent! Be still!
Always stream with
That's why mine are always black. Hereafter, so that we remember our bonds, we shall always come together in a circle.
It's not so much chill. We hit so many different topics and jump all over.
To hear and tell of deeds good and brave.
You went full cookie puss.
Hey, I'll just look. I will build a round table where this fellowship shall meet.
So that's why it's the round table. We're all equals here.
Well, at least I'm not pulling a rickshaw.
Remember it well then, this night, so that in the years ahead, you can say, I was there that night.
There's a lot of shots being fired.
And it sounded like somebody was sucking down their microphone like a slack jaw bundle of sticks.
Whoa, there's no gay frogs here.
Good and evil, there never is one without the other. Where hides evil then in my kingdom? Always where you never expect it.
It passes through Antifa ranks. It smells like cat piss and kitty litter.
Yeah.
And patchouli.
I know a few YouTubers who smell like that.
And look upon this moment. Savoury. Rejoice with great gladness.
And welcome to the round table.
For it is the doom of men that they forget.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday round table. And as you saw, it looks like World War III possibly started. So it's going to be a doozy tonight. We'll introduce our guests and we'll get into some of these topics because, yeah, man, wow, we're in Crazyville. We absolutely are. You know, they're like, Orange Man's he's gonna bankrupt the world and start World War III. Funny how that worked, isn't it? But don't worry, folks. We got some good people tonight. And if they're dropping the bomb and someone's writing it down, waving their hat in the air, Klaus Schwab, we're gonna go out in a blaze of glory, folks. So let me introduce our panelists tonight. My co-host, we got Adam, super fan Adam Shawhan in the house.
That's right, man, with the plan along with Frank in the Wiener Dog Clan. New Wakulian Order, the hottest selling shirt on the interwebs. That's right. We are here to have fun. If it's the end, well, this is the place to be. Glad I'm here with my pals.
Amen, brother. You know, hanging out with good people. He's in his man cave filled with amazing stuff, fantastic artwork, figures, toys, belts, all the cool stuff you can imagine. And that's how we like it, you know? But yeah, look who we got here. Speaking of Wakulian Order, we got Etep and the place to be reviews. How you doing, brother?
I am your people's champion. Acknowledge me.
Brother,
it's good to be here, man. It's good to be here.
It's great to have you.
The lights are bright here on the stage tonight as the lights are not going to deal well with my eyes right now. So we're going with the Ray Charles look this evening. But I had a chance to go check out a fantastic indie wrestling show last night. And yeah, Coach Loudy and I went. Big shout out to Super Shogun Pro Wrestling. It's really hard not to take the gear bag next time. But yeah, it was a great show. And I already see that if I go in there, I am going to be probably the number 2 heel. And the number 1 heel in the company right now has had a couple tryout matches with the Fed.
Nice.
Dude's, yeah, he's all, I mean, like, I want to learn from him. Like, this guy's awesome. So it was, and he's only been wrestling for like 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like you
Dude,
talk about a
amazing.
natural. Yeah. So great time, man. And I saw the Tony made a meme of the rocket show, the light show over there in the that country. But yeah. So big things happening, man. Big things happening. Thanks for having me. Yeah, the leader of the new Wakuian Order, you know it, and we'll be.
Amen, brother.
This kicks off officially because I didn't even celebrate it. Year number 5 officially in full swing on the channel, and this is my birthday week, which will be culminating on Friday. My birthday with Adam and Draven will be traveling to the Wakuian compound. Coach Loudy was just here this weekend, so yeah, we've got a lot planned this week for the channel. So starting off with Nitro tomorrow night, which
Dude, that's fantastic. And like I said, man, the rebranding, again, right behind them, that beautiful new logo. I made that for them, and the place to be reviews. Again, you want some great horror content, some more crazy fun that we have week to week, especially Mondays. Monday nights, we're always going crazy over on that channel. Yeah, man, I love it. It's a blast.
And one more thing, I know I'm long-winded here, but we have I've confirmed our guest for Tuesday Night Terror Vision this week, which is Tyler Wooten. He is he's a young cat. He's like 23, has a great horror channel, does a lot of cool cosplay stuff, makes props, modifies stuff. Big Friday the 13th fan, so he'll be joining Trina and I Tuesday night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you hitting a specific movie or anything, or you're just doing?
Trina and I are still deciding, so we'll be announcing that tomorrow during the day. What movie we'll be reviewing on Tuesday?
Okay, yeah, that's what I was saying too, man. Give people a little bit of extra time beforehand,
Yep.
or it's good too if you start to hit like the kind of like the subgenres as well, like it's slashers, and maybe just do like something along those lines, because it's fun. It's fun to talk about all this stuff, and we always veer off topics. I mean, we just kind of know.
Oh yeah.
But we stay in the ballpark of the cool shit that we enjoy. But hell yeah, man, dude, thanks for being on here tonight.
Thank you for having me, brother.
And of course, we got Brutal in the house. I know the man who's eager for that WW3 to happen.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Glorious.
Operation Stab and Take is going to be in full effect. I'm going to have so much nice.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly, yes, allegedly.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
In a video game.
I'm always down for any chance we can, gather and come together in a circle. So,
yeah, we're gonna try to break this stuff down in somewhat comical way. Because let's face it, like they think, oh yeah, we're out of the woods. They were trying to say earlier today on TV. No, we're not. It's literally, you need Israel to retaliate, and then we're caught up in this shit. It's that simple. So whatever they're saying, yeah, everybody hold on to your britches.
yeah.
History repeating itself generation after generation after generation. That's all we're watching.
Hashtag corpses and concubines. That's
Pretty
where I'm
much.
at.
Yeah, basically.
That's-
Oh yeah. Let me. I made this great title card, so let's show this one off, because these people are so crazy. They got even Freddy frightened. Look at that. He's like, holy shit, and he's right. We got Klaus Schwab, the lizard man himself, the one who says, you've all drink the bug, you've all eat the bugs and drink the sewage water. You've heard own nothing and be happy. Well, he's in the hospital now, so.
I knew there was a reason why he dressed like he was from the set of V.
Yeah, right.
Like,
There was another that had like a lizard tongue. I was gonna put one in there, but I didn't have a chance. I was kind of scrambling tonight. But don't worry, we have old shits' pants. I was gonna have the word balloon too. I didn't have a chance to put it in there. I did that, but you can picture what he said.
hey, man.
Hey,
man.
Hey, man, I'm over here looking for. Is there money for Zelensky needs Wayfair cabinets,
Allegedly.
man?
We're gonna wait for Rumble before we hit some of those topics.
I
We're gonna
was
say-
speaking of hitting things, man. Never mind, man.
Well, let me say a quick hello to the chat out there. Superfan was the first one in tonight. He's on panel. We got Lion Ratton in the house. He said, "Oh snap, WW3." Yeah, I was hoping it would just be another video game, but yeah. Brutal saying hi to folks. Trina's in the house. How you doing, Trina? Slasher. Oh, I dropped you a link if you do want to pop in. You're always welcome to, buddy. Let's let's see. We had always DTF. He says Vinny is currently late. No, not today. Actually, 1 minute doesn't count because today I did mark it for about 8:30, 8:35. Yeah, I know this the past couple of months. Whatever, I've been doing 8 o'clock tonight. We were running a little bit late because we were almost going to game, and it was kind of a toss up. So we might be gaming later this week though. So if anyone wants us to continue that Resident Evil 5, yeah, we're about to get into some crazy stuff as soon as we get into that one. But hey, we also have another panelist who just jumped in. We got Chris Fisk in the house. How you doing, Chris?
How's it going, guys?
Are we all going to be, praying to the new
To the holiness that is
the new deity,
Sargupta Ben Sargupta, praise be upon him.
Blessed be the chummy.
Yep.
Do we have to pray to him for World War III not to keep going?
All I know is Google could not answer the query of why do fat adult Korean men look like giant babies.
Holy crap. This really disappointed me. Papa Cotton, he goes, look outside. Does it look like WW3? Keep your panties on. Listen, buddy, of all people, I thought you were someone who'd be, excited for this event to happen. Listen, and we're not going to be talking about Brie Larson's feet either, that Bigfoot. No, we're not doing that. But
I don't care what you say. That thing is a shaved Sasquatch. Papa, you need to stop with all the nasty toe fungus worship. It's disgusting.
I agree. Hey, Tommy.
What's going on?
Oh, it's great to see you, man. I didn't know if we'd see you anymore this weekend, but hell yeah, man. Thank you for being here.
We just got back. Our paws are very tired. We had to go out and collect lettuce and carrots for the rest of the collective. There was a lot of fighting to be had. There was a lot of drones we had to evade, but we made it back in one piece.
Oh, well, that's good.
There's drone strikes everywhere.
Drone strikes imminent. Allegedly. Yeah. But no, Etep's not a new guy, but he's usually doing family stuff on the Sundays. And Fridays are usually a little bit tough too for him. But Etep is one of our core buddies. Man, a brother in arms. So soon we're gonna have to be in arms. Yeah, the world's a crazy place. That's for sure. Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. How you doing? Great seeing you.
Courtney. Hi, Courtney.
Hey.
Wait, whose birthday is it?
She was saying happy birthday to me. Because I said mine's this Friday.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
so they're saying happy birthday in advance. So
in advance. That's right, brother.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I know that. I'm sure there's gonna be a fun hangout happening in your neck of the woods. Come next weekend. That's gonna be a good time.
Who's hollering?
Yeah, happy birthday in advance. I don't know how much I'm going to be around just because, everybody that needs to know knows.
Yeah, right. It's crazy. Lion Rat, he gave us an update too. Good old Klaus Schwab. He's in the ICU right now. So.
Oh no! Anyways,
Swallow a bug.
Take it back.
Hit the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Damn it!
My God!
How come I can't get this setting back?
Vinny's screen had a family.
I don't know. My heart is bleeding for poor Klaus Schwab in the ICU, just like I hope his heart is bleeding.
Can we all just take a moment to say, "Oh no"? Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We most certainly could.
Anyway.
Shit. What? This thing's all jumbled. There we go. I don't know what's going on with this stupid StreamYard thing, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I said, these people, they scare the shit out of Freddy Krueger, and that he lives off of nightmares, and we have our nightmare here. Yeah, so apparently, Iran, they set off a whole bunch of missile strikes and stuff on Israel. They said Netanyahu ran under his bunker, and then they got all poopy pants. He didn't know where he was. And they're like, "Hey, come over here. We need you for show and tell." And he's like, "What? Who? Huh?
Is there going to be chocolate ice cream?"
Yeah. So apparently, the other people behind the scenes, they were like, "There's stuff that needs to happen, and we need to figure this out. And right now, the worst thing that possibly happen is if you retaliate. So they were begging Netanyahu not to do anything, but apparently they said Israel will be doing something soon. But today on the news, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, we dodged a bullet there."
Well, I don't know if you heard this one, Vinny. So they were talking about the U.S. said that they intercepted a bunch of drone strikes that were coming over, which means that they already had foreknowledge that they were going to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, this wag the dog shit doesn't really work anymore, and everyone does not trust any government on any fucking continent right now. So whatever they're trying to feed people, it is all bullshit. We see what's going on. Powers that be, they're pulling their big play now, is what it looks like. So and Iran said it. They go literally, if the U.S. gets involved, as soon as this week, things are going to happen. So if you said they already intercepted a bunch of drones, again, it could be more fear mongering, or it could be something that actually did happen. But they're gearing up for some nasty shit soon. So yeah, this is bad. Yeah, and like Lion Ratton said too, yeah, the U.S. is playing sides. Yep, always. All these creeps do.
Well, you know what's
they
going to happen.
finance them.
Yep.
Yeah, well, yeah, we all know that, but does this sound familiar? Does this sound familiar? So, someplace where the U.S. gets a lot of oil, all of a sudden there's going to be a big war over there, and all of a sudden gas prices are going to spike. And we need to help fund this war. Boy, where have we heard this one just recently? Where has this happened before? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mother Russia.
Exactly.
I think we have a correspondent on the panel from Russia.
Look, comrade, I'm all of a sudden I have possessed Etep Wukuyan. Hello, wait, hang on a second. I'll switch to Yuri. Hang on. You got the.
Please.
Hello,
there we go.
It is I, Yuri Grabovich.
Totally
I
different.
Changed glasses, but still have same
Absolutely.
horrible daishiki on that Etep was wearing. But anyway, we were just back home in Mother Africa, seeing as Netflix has now made us Russians, Polish, even the Jews, not the Black Hebrew Israelites. I'm not kissing anybody's feet unless I'm paying them. Has race swapped us all. So we are about on the verge of World War, allegedly WCW pay-per-view World War III. That's how we'll refer to it the rest of the evening. And I feel fine because I have stockpiled strategic caches of vodka and potatoes and Wayfair cabinets with alleged guests of my state for just this occasion. So we will be keeping you updated from Yuri's secret underground bunker that's definitely not next to best president ever, Vladimir Putin. All hail Mother Russia and the reformation of the Soviet Union, you capitalist dogs. Back to you.
Not okay.
Oh shit! Thank you so much. That was awesome. Dude, this is what I'm saying, man. Everyone knows what's up. This is all crazy shit.
We've done it. I mean, again, I shared news clips from 1975, and they were dealing with this shit.
Yeah.
It's just gone on for far too long. And again, you know what? They want to have their little holy war. Let them. We can stay the hell out of it. There's no reason we need to be involved in this.
Oh yeah.
Stay out of my holy.
Shit. Yeah, and that's it. And there's a bunch of innocent people dying on both sides, all sides, you know, and who are the ones in power? It's the scumbags with all the money that are doing this to all the people. Like, let's face it. From what happened earlier this week, too, with that certain three-letter agency who was caught on camera trying to get some, that cupcake, he pretty much exposed everything that they do, including baiting people to fight online and then hoping that they'll say something so that they can go knocking on their door. And ask them some more questions while they're putting handcuffs on them. And they don't call it entrapment. They call it a nudge. We're giving them a nudge. So, yeah, the guy also confirmed what they did to Alex Jones. And they did it on purpose to take all of his money. And Alex Jones has that massive lawsuit he's gonna be doing now against them and the U.S. And as a whole in the U.S. government. So this is going to be amazing. We're in for some really crazy times, folks. That's for sure. And yeah, Shurak Creations. He says, yeah, I don't trust him. His glasses freak me out. He'll switch it for you.
No, I put them back on now. You have made a challenge, and I have accepted. I'm wearing these the rest of the night, and I will talk with this fake accent. I mean, real accent, because I'm definitely Russian.
Nice.
Definitely.
That's right. That's right. We got about 100 people tonight, by the way, on
nice.
everything we're streaming. So, dude, yeah, thank you guys. I know we try to be as genuine as possible over here. We try to crack the jokes though too. We got to laugh at some of this crazy shit, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we're still spitting some facts out. Or our opinions when we're on YouTube. They're not facts when we're on YouTube. They're just opinions. But yeah, Lion Rat, and he goes, yeah, the U.S. is playing the game like Billy Tucci, his role. Yeah. Oh, for sure. You know, all sides, both sides, don't matter. I'm everyone's friend. You know, that's how these people are. As long as you know, they can get the money from folks. It's strange. This whole thing is strange. I don't know what's going on anymore. All I know is things are gonna be going the way of the dodo very soon. Because we have crazy people in charge. Absolute crazy people. You know, the latest, you know, George Snuffleupagus, the guy who used to go with his wife for Mad TV, a very unfunny woman. They used to go have dinners with Epstein on a weekly basis. He was on TV going, this is Orange Man's fault. He did this. I'm sorry, Orange Man did not do this. In fact, there was peace when he was president. And as soon as a certain Crypt Keeper got into office, they reversed all the policies. So say whatever the hell you want, but guess what? That's bullshit. He didn't start World War III. Somebody else did.
Yeah, it's always somebody else. I mean, just like all these democratic cities that are crumbling from underneath them. It's not their fault that they're doing some of the shit. I don't know if you caught the latest read. I caught it earlier this morning. It was so stupid that I had actually recorded it and I put it in my film editor. I plan on making it a little clip thing for maybe for next Sunday for you or something. But I talk a little bit of right now. So basically what they're doing over in San Francisco is they're telling businesses now that if you want to close up your shop, you need to provide the city with 6 months notice, or else you're harming the citizens there, and that they can't get their, you know, whatever that they need to get from your store. Yeah, and not only do they have to provide 6 months notice that they have to close down, even if they don't have the funds or means to keep the store open, but they also have to actively search for another store to take their place to provide goods to that neighborhood.
Okay,
Wow.
California.
The looters have to provide 6 months notice before they go in and smash everything and
and defecate everywhere.
This is par for the course for California. Just before, well, I should say just after I left that shithole state, they were trying to pass a like an export tax. If you were leaving the state, you had to like pay like a tax, and it was like
an exit tax. Chris, New Jersey has that same thing. Brutal probably knows about that. It was one of the reasons why my dad was having a hard time trying to, you know, justify moving out of New Jersey and moving down to Florida when I kept telling him to, because they were going to hit him with a huge exit tax. And a lot of those freaking democratic cities are doing that shit.
Yeah, that's taxation without representation. It's completely illegal.
I don't know nothing. I haven't touched money in 15 years.
Don't worry, they're trying to make sure none of us touch it anymore.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, the digital currency thing that they've been wanting to push forever.
And
that's
why they got.
Go ahead.
Well, that's why they encourage all those future doctors to rob all of the mom and pop and brick and mortar shops because they're chasing out local businesses. I have friends that work in UX. They're designing the self-service kiosks that are going in. You're basically your retail experience is going to be like when you go to the bank at a drive-through teller and you have like the mnemonic tubes.
Well, that's for the businesses that are still going to stay open.
That survives. Yeah,
that survive. Absolutely. Because I got a story for you guys with one of my friends who works at a certain store. Holy shit, man. But yeah, before I get into it, let me say a quick hello to Captain Outis, man. Hell yeah, bro. He's like, let's rumble. That's right. He's over on the rumble side of things. And Lion Ratton saying, yeah, nobody's going to abide to that, or else what? You know, this is the thing. They're putting all these demands on people, and they want to just dive right into their bank accounts and take money. You know, and
I think the people that voted for the shit that destroyed the state in the first place, then flee, should not only have to be forced to stay, but not be allowed to ever vote again in any city or state.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I was gonna say a buddy of mine, he works in Target, and he told me something crazy because I saw him the other day, and I'm like, dude, you all right? You looked a little upset. And he was like, yeah, man, it's just the other day. I'm like, they're keeping an eye on me. I said, who? What do you mean? What's going on? Who's keeping an eye on you? He goes, I stopped someone yesterday from stealing. And I went, oh shit, because we know at this point, if you try to stop somebody, you're the one who's going to get in trouble. There's a guy who had a shopping cart filled with thousands of dollars worth of items in there, thousands of dollars, and he was going to go out the double back doors. So you have the main floor. There's the double doors that goes into like the the back area that has all the boxes and everything, and then there are double doors to get out of there, like a back entrance. He was going to grab the cart and go through there and run out the back. My friend put his hand on the cart. That's all. He didn't touch the guy at all. He just put his hand on the cart and goes, what do you think you're doing? That's employees only. And the guy starts flipping out. And he's trying to pull the cart away from my buddy. And my buddy would not let go. And on the cameras, again, you could see my friend did not touch this man. So he didn't know what to do. So the thief, he just grabs like a $200 item off the top of the shopping cart. And he runs out the back anyway and through those doors. And so my friend saves Target thousands of dollars worth of merchandise getting stolen, and he gets reprimanded for it. And he might lose his job because of this.
Oh, well, Target's already on its way out anyways.
Oh, yeah.
It won't be here in 5 years.
Yeah. All the stores that removed all of like their physical media, they're already, they're just a couple of steps away from closing shop completely. And
it's sometimes it's the shit that they're stealing is, you think it's going to be always the big ticket items, and sometimes it's not. So it's no surprise to anybody that I was looking at Transformer toys in a Walmart. I did say I want to get that G2 version of Grimlock. So I went back there. It was on clearance, and I was like, oh, well, it's on clearance. I'm going to get it now. I seen one on the shelf. I pick it up, and I didn't even pay attention. I just picked it up. I had a couple other things in my hand, went up to the front, getting ready to ring it up at the self-checkout. And I was like, wait a minute, this feels a little light. And I shake it a couple times. I don't feel nothing. I look at the top, and it's taped up with like regular tape.
Oh,
and I'm like, there's no fucking figure in this. They took the fucking figure out in the back, threw tape on it, and put it right back on the shelf. And nobody had any clue that they did it. I said something to the cashier lady that was running the self-checkout, and she was like, oh, did you already pay for it? I don't know. No, I didn't pay for it. I'm letting you know that this is an empty box that was sitting on your shelf. And I was like, oh, okay. And just put it aside. It was like, yeah, it's like, this is normal. Yeah, okay.
Wow.
We put it in the returns so that the returns people could put it back on the shelf for the next guy.
Yeah,
probably.
Exactly. It's crazy. And they don't care. Walmart does not care. Someone stole it. Yeah, then they brought an empty box back to get their money. Amazing stuff. Like I said, theft is going rampant everywhere. Mainless motivation, he goes, I got Rumble up and YouTube as a tribute to the deaf superhero Echo. Thank you, brother. And over on Rumble, always DTF for $5. He goes, that kind of shit makes me regret all the theft I stopped back when I worked at Walmart. I was one of the few people who were there who gave a shit about my job. And dude, amen to you. Yeah, because there's not enough good people out there. It's just this world has turned to shit. It's disgusting. I'm so sick of it on every level. At this point, I don't know what to say, man. You know,
I don't know how middle management clearly upper management is compromised. Like the heads of these companies are like, yes, your companies will be destroyed. Your companies are going to not be here in another 5 years. Best Buy, Target, they're all gone. Yeah. Like I can understand the upper management that's compromised. They're either through BlackRock or through some other insidious agency or whatever. But like the middle management, the ones that are not on the floor, but are the ones that are like running the stores or whatever. I don't know how they're not like, what the fuck, guys? Like we're losing millions every month.
Not only that, but they're cheering for the. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say they're understaffed though. That one person who used to be able to control and have other people underneath them, they've done fired everybody. So that one store manager now is like doing all the work of like 50 other people. So they don't give a shit.
No, they would though, because it's like, like Vinny's saying, his friends like I'm worried about my job, and it's like, dude, that's not even the problem. Like getting fired from this place is almost a godsend compared to the fact that, like, the bigger picture is you got months anyways. Fired or laid off, it's happening either way. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. All the ones that are not saying anything, whether they realize it or not, they're cheering silently for their own demise. And it's
Yeah.
just like all these fruitcakes that are on Twitter sitting there applauding Biden and all the shit that's going on. You're silently you're silently applauding for your own cut to be proverbially slit. Really, at this
your
point.
own throat. Yeah,
Pretty much. They don't see this. They don't see what's going on here. They don't see this.
Hoist by their own petard, as it were.
And by the way, let's play that the super chat bumper, or what's it called over on Rumble again? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Rumble something. I forgot the thing what it's called. But for $5, here's the speaking of a communist who betrayed America. Here's
Rumble rants.
Rumble rants. Thank you. Rumble for a $5 Rumble rant. Always
Rumble rant.
Here's John Cena.
金钱看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，装个当朝，驸马郎的气质王啊，满皇上的22岁了，装个当朝。
你好，中国，我叫齐娜。我必须说，现在我有一个错误，我必须说，现在就是很重要。我爱更尊重中国更中国人，我很抱歉对我的错误，对不起，我很抱歉，不好意思，再见。
Amen. Thank you. And here's a little something extra from a real president.
Vinny is one of the most talented artists I ever met, a trusted creator who delivers the highest quality on time. Gay frogs are filled with fake drama, and others are looking for their daddy. Those are scam artists giving you subpar product. And all of Vinny's books ship right away. You don't have to wait years after you pay. Enjoy the highest quality comics and art books today. A huge talent. Biden sucked these nuts. God bless America.
God bless everyone. So yeah, thank you for the Rumble rant. And yeah, like I said, don't forget my product it ships out immediately. So before they drop those bombs, you can read some great projects. So.
Well, no, while you're huddled in your house with no electricity and you're going by candlelight, there ain't nothing better to consume your time than reading one of Vinny's fine comic books. People,
that's right.
Remember that. Prepare for the apocalypse.
And if you're one of those rich elite people, and I know they're watching everything, right? Because they're always watching us with their private eyes. They're watching. Anyway, you can read some great comic books in your bunker. So
that's right.
You know,
your vault.
We have a friend named Applegate who said that over in Hawaii that all the Polynesian people, they know where the bunkers are, and they said if they go into them, they're gonna cement them shut,
concrete them in.
All right, look, those Polynesians are in there, bud. And they get thrown down there, throw the cement on them. Night, fellas.
Oh, dude, amen. And speaking of awesome people, we got the Monotony in the house. How you doing, brother?
Well, you know, to ease everybody's minds, Putin told Iran to chill.
Oh, yeah?
So, lion ratting, no need to prep. Everything's going to be okay.
Putin was like, bro, you need to chill, bro.
Putin's like, hold on a second. Let me jump on this tanning bed. He got all orange. He put in a little wig and he went, listen, Iran, chill.
Well, what sucks is, like, if the United States was in the same position as Iran right now, which is their embassy was just like blown up and their ambassadors killed, and America retaliated, nobody would be saying anything. They'd be like, well, of course, like that makes sense. Yeah. The only problem is we're seeing America and I hate to say it, but a certain other group as being agitators in this.
Yep.
Like this is not our business. We shouldn't even be in this.
Nope. Not at all. Hey, that Chris, that certain other group has never instigated any conflict ever before. I don't know
Not
what
at
you're
all.
talking. coughs, and Gulf of Tonkin.
Yep.
Good lord.
I've
What was
always
the
said
Liberty?
clean up your own backyard before you go looking in your neighbors. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, all of the issues that we're seeing now, especially from an economic perspective, like sure, a war would fix that. I mean, the World War II fixed the Great Depression, you know, but like that's not like the cost of human life isn't worth it. Like we need to reevaluate. Like if this is how the machine works, is to cause all of this like death, destruction, so that it can turn the wheel and get economies. Like it'll destroy the economy, make people desperate. Then destroy foreign people, start wars over there, then send people over there, and then boost the economy back, and then we'll be back in like what we were in the 1950s. I don't know, but whatever it is, it's not working.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 100 years, man, since the last Great Depression, and we're still paying that shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like it didn't work because again, we're repeating history. Generation after generation has only gotten worse. We have no dog in this fight. We should. This is their holy war. Let them have it.
Yep.
Fuck them, man.
Well, here's the thing: is when people say, "Well, America was never great" or whatever, the 1950s through the just before we got involved in Vietnam, like that was the golden age of the United States. And like, oh, well, there was segregation and stuff. I don't care. I'm talking about the economic growth.
Why
like
do
the
you
amount
think it was the golden age?
Yeah, yeah. But it's like that's what we should be having for all American citizens. Like we shouldn't be like, oh, but it was only for white people or whatever. It's like, yeah, and now it's for everyone. Let's all fight for that. Like, but they're like, oh no, evil white people. Let's keep ourselves separated. Let's start
we were
wars
there in
elsewhere.
the 90s. That's why they brought down the towers with the same assholes that we're now
Allegedly. Allegedly. We're on
It's
YouTube.
just an opinion.
That's just an opinion, YouTube, from somebody. That's all. That's all that is. There's no
we talked
factual
about this.
things, and what we're gonna have to jump off of YouTube real soon.
Yeah.
We talked about this, and
Listen, I think this channel is gonna be nuked faster than Israel is being attacked right now by Iran. Just by talking about stuff. Isn't it funny? Literally, YouTube has videos on there of people shaving and waxing their genitals, questionable stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
Nude shit. all over
Arby's
the place.
roast beef everywhere. No andouille sauce. Just disgusting.
Curtains, no
I can-
shoe.
But words upset people.
I could hear the YouTube drones coming right now. They're on their way.
Oh, it's ridiculous. We're gonna break it up with a knock joke.
It's
Here's another Hans Cock original. You're welcome.
Hey, Joe, knock, knock. I said, knock, knock.
What?
Hey, Joe, knock, knock. I said, knock, knock. You're supposed to say who's there. Why are you so stupid?
What? I don't know. I think someone is at the door. Maybe it's a kid. Open the door quick. I need to sniff them.
Here's how the joke goes, you imbecile. Knock, knock. Who's there? Isabel. Isabel who? He's a doorbell broken. I had to knock twice.
Is that her name? Dragma Hasfudaju. The girl at the door. Isabel. Did you know I have candy?
Yes, you really are one sick puppy. Thank you, Harrison. Hanscock, for writing this joke for me. Give credit where credit is due, I always say. I love you all. And what's that smell? Did you shit your pants again?
Yes. Yes, I did shit my pants. Jill get mainstream. I'm media to lick my butthole clean again.
Joe, are you really this retarded?
The monitor says Joe. Smile and nod, and then laugh. Exit stage left. The other left, Joe.
God help us.
The other left.
Oh shit. I don't know. Sometimes we gotta laugh at these things. That's probably already probably partially demonetized from that joke alone. And at this point, I don't care. But look what they're doing. Damn it! This is pure insanity. You know.
You want to hear ridiculous? So you talk about some of these people that just go along with whatever they're told to do, or just these brainless half-wits that are growing up now, telling you, okay, well, if you got to win, you got to play the system. So I got into a bit of a discussion with some half-baked retard about how they're telling me, oh, well, if you want to play the game, the way to play the game on YouTube now is ads, and you got to pay to win. Really? I need to play. I need to pay to play now. That's what you're saying. You don't see the problem in this. So if you're so hip to this scheme, are you going to pay your employer to be able to get a paycheck next? I mean, how far are you willing to go to pay to win? You freaking retard. Like, I don't understand how people can be this damn stupid.
Yeah.
Walmart's going to make you pay to use the self-checkouts, Tommy.
Dude, if it worked according to the way this fucking half-brained moron is talking about, then that means these stores should be paying me cash to walk in there and buy stuff in their stores. This is pretty much the way they're explaining it. Oh, you got to pay to get people to play. Okay, well, why am I not getting paid to go shop in Walmart or Target or any of these other places? Why is it not happening? I want to understand that. If I'm supposed to, move out of the Kodak days, as this jackass said, why am I not getting paid for this kind of shit?
Yeah, it's insane, man. Yeah, Soul Assassin says, "Don't sell out, Tommy. Stay true. Follow the piggy way. You know, don't have money, then nibble someone who does. It's I mean, they want to force people to do bad things. Gap After Dark, how you doing, brother? All this stuff is absolutely fucking batshit crazy. Like I said, the things that I've been seeing and what I've been hearing as well. My friend also told me not only is it just regular people who are robbing these stores blind, it's the employees working there as well.
Oh, of course, they're people too.
Yeah, well, yeah. Literally, he goes, "It's crazy." He goes, "The weird scam they're doing is when it comes for lunchtime. So they'll have something else, I guess, under their tray of food or something, and they'll scan the food and steal the item, and then they leave their food. It's crazy." He goes, "How many times I had to report this shit?" He goes, "And no one's doing anything about it." He goes, "There's cameras all over the stores, and no one seems to give a shit."
Well, that tells you that it's not an accident. This is intentional demolition of these stores.
That's what it looks like.
Well, it is. I mean, honestly, like eliminate
I know
all
Chris,
the
I'm saying it a certain way because we're still on YouTube.
Because yeah. Okay, me too.
I'm fucking. All right, Erwin. Thank you for being on YouTube. Stay with us on Rumble or X. Again, we got close to what? A good number of people now. It's well over 100. Thank you everybody who's watching. I know on YouTube there's only about 13, but everywhere else we're doing great. So
for the watching on other platforms, thank you. And to YouTube, you can go to hell, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't worry, we got Tucker for that one. But so the people who are on YouTube, thank you. I'm sorry. I hate having to close this out at a certain point, but it's like we can't talk about anything properly or show anything because they censor the shit out of all of us. But yeah, like I said, they could put these weird things on there. They could have nudity. They could have all sorts of shit as long as they're getting millions and millions of views. But these channels, they're not pulling in much. Let's hit them as many times as we could. It's retarded. So let me put.
God forbid you have a debate and tell your feelings, how you feel about something.
Well, geez, I called somebody dumb in a comment section on YouTube, and they automatically yeeted the whole freaking comment.
Wow!
Oh, yeah, of course they did.
They'll automatically do it and not even tell you either.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are trying to bait me because I've been putting up those presidential jokes all over the place. Some are very kind of childish. Some of them are very spicy. I'm hitting just the border with some of them, and there's a couple lefties that are trying to trigger me to curse them out, and I either laugh in their face or just delete their comment, and then they come back with more comments, which means it's even more interaction, which is hilarious. But and then I get rid of them. But it's funny because I'm sorry, I put it in there too, the disclaimer. If you can't take these jokes, look up the word there, and it's you're a twat, and your picture's beside it. But anyway, there was the link. So everyone jump over to the Rumble side, or stay on X or Twitter, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, closing out YouTube now.